Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's your girl V-Henny, man. You already know the vibes. Welcome to the Artistry where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday struggles. And you know how we do, man. We always have a dope guest in the building. We have the BX own. She's an artist. She's doing an amazing thing. Make some noise for your girl, DayumJaylee.
What up? What's the word?
What's good?
What's going on? What's happening?
Nothing, chilling here. Welcome to my humble home. We
Thank
at this
you.
Space.
Happy to be here.
I know you're a busy person, so again, man, I'm looking forward to this. There's a lot to talk about, but before we dive into anything, we got to take a shot because I want to say, congratulations to you, everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Where's your cup? Where's your cup?
Right here.
We got this right here. We got some bamboo. And cheers to you.
Cheers.
Continue overcoming challenges and continue doing your thing. Let's do this.
Thank you.
Wow, I see it.
Oh shit!
It tastes like a little bit like Brugal.
Tastes like. Now let's shot. It tastes like.
Oh man! So listen, so I was doing some research on you. You're from the Bronx.
Yes, I'm from the Bronx.
BX in the building.
Damn.
How was it like? Because I feel like everybody has such a different story coming from the Bronx. The Bronx, that we got 5 boroughs, and we all know like every borough, it has its struggles, but the Bronx is different.
Yes.
So how was it growing up in the Bronx for you?
I think it was just like everyone else's upbringing in the Bronx. It's like you're limited on resources. A lot of what you do, you putting pain in it because, in my opinion, the Bronx is the poorest borough in New York. So it's like there's a lot of things that, like schools, we don't have good schools out there. Like we're always tempted to just get sucked into trouble because there's so much crime. Like there's so much shit going on. So I think that has shaped me a lot as a person and an artist. It definitely wasn't easy growing up in the Bronx, but I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't come up from the Bronx,
No, that's dope. And I know you started off young doing poetry and then you transitioned into making music.
Yes.
So what inspired you to start that transition?
So I used to do like poetry slams and shit like that. Like I used to compete with other people all across the world and shit. So
really?
Yup.
You was nice like that?
I was nice like that.
Okay.
I was in first place and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, after a while, like when I started like transitioning from like middle school to high school, I started going through mad shit. Like I started fighting, cutting school, like going through heartbreaks, all that shit. So I would just be in my room sometimes in my bag and I'm like, fuck this, throw on a YouTube beat or do a cover to one of Janae Aiko or Drake songs. And I just started fucking with the music shit. So what I used to do in poetry, like how I used to try to like use wordplay and shit like that, I just started doing it in the music.
When you started around that time frame, you was having fun.
Yeah.
So when can you say you started taking your craft seriously?
When I got on News 12.
Like how long ago was that?
That was when I was like 19 or 20. So I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, more or less. I had no choice.
But
I felt like
News 12 like due to your craft, not for nothing else.
Yes, due to my music, of
just
course.
Make sure because you was like, yo, you be fighting and
Nah,
shit.
I ain't gonna use for that. I ain't take nobody out or anything. Yeah, let me stop. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, definitely for my music.
So News 12, that's when you started taking it seriously?
Yes.
Like I was telling myself, yeah, I'm taking it seriously. And then recently I was like really sitting back and I was just like, nah, I really wasn't. As much as I said I was, like I'm in a place of consistency with, just being on tunnel vision. So would you say that given time moment, you was like on some tunnel vision?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that at that point, I wanted the world to know who I was.
Okay.
Before that, I was doing music for myself, like just, venting through it or having fun with it. So I didn't really care who heard it, who liked it, who didn't. When I got on News 12, it's like, oh shit, like everybody's looking at me now. So I gotta do this shit and I gotta make sure like I'm putting my name out there and people to know who I really am.
Again, doing research on you and, people recognize you more for content creating, being a model, but not knowing that you was an artist first.
Yes.
So I want to know how you feel about that.
I think it's in a way.
Let's be honest, the whole thing
gets me fucking tight. That's what it does. Cause it's like like shit. Like what I've really been putting pressure behind is the music. Like, you know, that's what I started doing. I started doing skits and content and shit like that because I wanted people to relate to me, because I felt like when I was doing music, like nobody really knew who I was or my personality, or like if I was funny or if I was dull. Like, so I was like, you know, let me just take this different lane of doing skits and content so people can see like I'm a human, like I'm relatable, like I'm funny, like I'm a funny ass bitch. Like
right.
But that's where that shit came from.
Is it because of you being a woman doing hip hop drill that you're not getting, or not that's not you're not getting recognized, but you're like people are overlooking that factor and looking more on the content creator or you being a model?
I think it has to do with a few things. I definitely think it's because of my looks.
Okay.
I think sometimes people just forget the fact that there's more to me. Like, it's not just a look. And I also think I kind of did that to myself because I started fucking with the skits and content. It was like I took people's focus off of me, like particularly with music, because I started distracting them with other shit I could do.
So would you say you're now today, present moment, you're flipping that script
Yes,
again?
Definitely.
So what was the initial moment when you was just like, nah, people need to know me as the artist?
I think that was a recent realization. I want to say when I was putting together my EP that's out right now. It's called Next in Line.
Okay.
But I started translating from collaborations with comedians or content creators to collaborations with artists, you know? And that's what started shifting things for me, because I wanted their fans to start seeing me versus content creator fans where they're just keeping up with content. You know what I mean? And another thing I started doing is just putting out more visuals, like more music videos and stuff like that. So yeah, people know like I do music, but it's like I do music and here's what my story looks like.
Right. So with you doing this, right? The EP, what's the name of it again?
Next in Line.
Okay, how many tracks are we're looking at?
We're looking at 6.
6. All right, so let's keep it a stack. Let's go into the creative moment, right? Like, because I feel like when you're in creative mode, you start over recording mad tracks.
Yes.
So how was that process on some like, this track made it, this track didn't? Like, how was that process?
So to be honest, I kind of let that gave that creative control to more like my circle and like my team, because sometimes like I might think something fire, but you feel me, it might not be it, you feel me, or I might think something's not fire and it's dead as is. So a lot of times like I really just show my team and my circle my music, and I sit them down and I'm like, all right, y'all jacking this? All right, y'all not jacking it? All right, let's move forward. And whatever they are jacking, like majority of them, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Which track would you say took you out of your comfort zone?
I would say the song that took me out of my comfort zone is The Catch.
Why?
Cause I feel like not for nothing, like I got sucked into the talking about, oh, I'm that bitch, or like what the streets is about and shit like that, because that's really what's going on in my borough. That's all I see, violence. So a lot of my music started translating into that and what's going on. But I think The Catch is more of a vulnerable version of myself. It's more of me talking about my feelings, more of me talking about how, like, yeah, I put trust in a guy and shit, but, like, now I'm not on that. Like, I'm cold. Like, so I think that was a different version of myself, and that's more of a relatable version of myself, especially to females that go through breakups or go through that phase where it's like, damn, I'm this good-ass bitch to this guy, and I keep getting shitted on. Like, fuck that. I might as well be cold.
You want to show people who you are, this side of you, right? Do you feel as a rapper or as an artist, you have some big shoes to fill? Knowing the history behind the Bronx with hip-hop?
Yes.
What is it that you feel like you have to fill?
I have to be
or
that
contribute.
I would say I have to be that star and that person putting on for my borough, from my side, because I feel like a lot of people are doing it for us right now. Like Ice Spice is doing it, Cardi B is doing it, French Montana is doing it. So when I see them, I think star. I don't think a local. I don't think New York. I don't think Bronx. I think world, like international, like, and that's where I'm going with it.
As a woman in this game, do you feel a pressure in this industry to maintain a relevancy?
Yes. And it's annoying. Because
It is annoying. Why though? Why is it annoying?
It's so annoying because a lot of people misuse that. Like a lot of people do shit for clout just to keep that relevancy or just to keep their name buzzing. And for me, it's like I don't come from that. Like I don't do that clout shit. You feel me? Like if something go viral, it's like organic. It's like okay, because I want to make people laugh or I want to teach people something, but I don't want to go clout for talking on people's dads or smoking on people's dads. Like to me, that shit is whack. Like I come from a different era with this music and street shit where you feel me. Like I do got brothers that's in the streets and shit like that, but they leave that shit in the streets. So like it's hard keeping relevancy because right now that's what's keeping people relevant. Talking about all that shit, you feel me, or doing shit for clout. So for me it's harder because it's like damn, like I'm not into that.
Do you feel like they expect that? They expect that from you, especially coming from the Bronx, because you and then knowing the fact that you do drill. You're not a drill artist, but you do drill.
Right.
So I feel like people look at drill artists and they expect the drama. I feel like drill artists are more novelas now.
Yes,
it's more of a novela than the music.
It is. It definitely is. It's more of like what the fuck is going on in their lives. And that's cool, you feel me, with the drama shit, because I'm not gonna cap, that's what I go through, you feel me? Like I go through drama. Even just, I don't know if y'all familiar, but I posted my own fighting video, feel me? Like, I do shit like that, you feel me? Like, I'm in drama, but I don't like politicking about my drama because it's like something I'm still going through. Like, why the fuck I'm gonna have the whole world putting their input into shit I'm still, like, handling type shit?
I actually saw it. I saw when you posted, and I was just like, wait.
Fuck.
So this
I was hoping you wasn't gonna ask about
that. You mentioned this. So look. I'm not only like this podcaster, but I manage and I do this, etc. So when I saw that post, I was like, the manager in me was like, yo, who's her team? So I could reach out to them and tell them to put that shit down. But so what made you want to go that route and put that up? And then you made a post talking about like giving a stack to you. So let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
There, you see that shit.
I did.
So basically, long story short, it was some shorty I had beef with for a while. I'm not gonna get too deep into the politics or whatever, but long story short, like I was in a wrong place, wrong time. We ended up getting it, and it got deeper than that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And she cropped the video. She know why she cropped the video. Even though I was by myself in that situation and she had her whole family with her, you feel me? She still cropped the video to change the narrative of shit. You feel me? And that's why I say I hate people that do shit for clout. Because they always trying to do it to make themselves look good. If you gangster, let people see what really happened. Like, let people see beginning to end, not what you want them to see. But she kept doing this shit on social media where it's like, oh, bitch, yeah, like, we full. I got the video, say I won't post it, so I posted it, bitch. You not about to have nothing over my head. And the reason I captioned it, I give $1,000 to whoever sent the rest of the video is because she cropped the video. How you crop a fighting video?
I mean, shit. All right, let's keep it a stat. Are you surprised? Come on, bro. Like this.
I'm not.
You know this industry.
I'm not. Like, yeah, I'm not surprised. But to me, for a person that act that tough, like you should be able to release the full content and let people decide.
That's gonna happen. You already know. The more you excel, the more you elevate, people are gonna either talk shit whether you're doing good or bad. People are gonna always hate. So you have to. You gotta learn how to really deal with it. And not now. The question is like, do you really want that as your image? You here talking about and. This is the manager in me. So I'm gonna be on some like you here talking about I want to teach the youth. How you teaching the youth with that?
I'm teaching the youth to get their money when the video gets cropped. Now, I would
not to come on you, but let's keep it a stack. And because you're from the Bronx. Latina, you understand? Like it's like I want to see everybody. I want to see you win. I'm here with you. So moving forward. Bro, I gotta know your team because I'm gonna be like, tell her to take that shit down.
I did. Actually, Instagram took it down, but it got taken down.
But I feel like you said you want to see the whole world, bro.
That's
like,
a fact.
You want to be that international artist, so then be it.
Nah, you're right. That's why I kind of afterwards, like, I didn't give it so much energy. Like, I didn't post about it. I didn't repost the video. Like, I wasn't jagging the shit, but. I wanted people to see also that, like you want to be that influential artist and you want to be impactful, but you want to stand 10 toes too. Like, you want to stand your ground. Like, that situation didn't happen to me because I was looking for the problem or I disrespected, you feel me? That happened because I stood my ground and I didn't want to let nobody play with me. Even while I was by myself with 15 people that, you feel me, her family and shit. So I think that was my point in posting it. Like, no matter what, how many of y'all coming for me or how many of y'all trying to tear me down, like, I'm going to stand my ground by myself.
And that's good. I mean, I get that. I get that part. I get that part of like why you did what you have to do. Me personally, as again, like this can be contradicting. Where it's like, yeah, like devil's advocate is like, yo, why would you do this? But another reason I'm gonna say, like, at least I know you put it on, not someone else. They didn't have the upper hand on you,
right?
Because again, in this industry is weird.
It is weird.
And you, come on.
It's weird.
It's fucking insane.
That's what I be talking about. So, I mean, feel me?
So, knowing that it's weird, knowing that the issues, the drama, then not only that, you're mainly based in hip-hop. So, it's mainly dominated by men. So, in your experience, do you feel like you are being taken seriously due to your music or your image?
That's a good question. I feel like it's different with everyone, but I do feel like it is a challenge to do music with my image. Because I feel like a lot of people won't take my music serious because they so stuck on my image or how I look or trying to keep it a buck, trying to fuck me like that ass, because this industry is male dominant and a lot of males think with their dicks.
Right. So I know that shit ain't easy.
At all.
I know that shit ain't easy.
At all.
So is there anything you can tell like other women or other young girls who wanna dive into this music scene, and like any pointers you can tell them in reference to this because you dealt with situations like that?
I would say stand 10 toes with this shit. Like, at the beginning, like, when shit start popping off and shit like that, you start getting, like, excited about it. Like, oh, shit, people recognizing me, bigger people than me, you feel me? Or, oh, they want to be next to me. Oh, they invite me to their section. Oh, they invited me to their events. Like, all that shit is cool at the beginning because it's like, all right, you're being seen. But once you know you're being seen, like, stand 10 toes. Like, don't let these men play with you. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't let them offer you a service or offer you to do business with them just because you're offering something back. Like, make it very clear, like, I'm about my shit, you feel me? Like, you gonna take me serious or not, but I'm still gonna go up, you feel me? So you take me serious now, that's chances that I'm gonna fuck with you when I go up, you feel me? But you don't take me serious now, like, I'm gonna remember that.
I mean, I know you gotta, because again, you speak about the hustle, the struggle, the pain, overcoming a lot. So I know that, well, not that I know. Is there a challenge that you would say you dealt with that made you question if this is the right path for you?
Yes, a lot of times. And
how did you overcome that?
A lot of times, to be very honest. Even just, damn, it's a lot. I would say one example is America's Got Talent. I did like the first round and I didn't make it to the second. So that shit was very discouraging.
Okay.
I was like, fuck, like, am I not good enough? But then I had to like sit down with myself and be like, maybe this is really just not my lane, because that's when I was singing. So I was like, maybe singing is not really where it's gonna be for me. So that's when I started fucking with the rap and shit. And that's when I started being more consistent with rapping.
Are you dabbing into singing again?
I am. I'm trying to. Everybody's like, bro, start singing again. Like, I be trying to shit, but singing, like, you really gotta be training your voice at all times. Like, it's not just, oh, let me just sing. Like, I need to train my voice, and I smoke a lot of weed, so Lord knows that shit fucked up my voice completely.
Right. I know you said like you're trying to do the singing, but like, what's really your direction towards your craft?
I don't want to stick to any particular genre or lane. I want to show people that I got that versatility because I come from so many things. Like, you feel me? Like, I am Spanish, so at the end of the day, I do want to show that love back to my culture and where I come from. But then and another angle is like, I'm from the hood, so I want to talk about that hood shit and, you feel me, what it is to come from the hood. But then another angle is like, all right, I'm a baddie, like, and I want bitches to relate to that. Like, so it's so many different versions of myself that I want people to relate to, that's why I don't really want to box myself in.
Gotcha. So what are some of the steps you're taking towards your artist or branding development?
I would say now I'm starting to, like I said, dib and dabble with the singing
Right.
stuff, and I also want to transition into making like Spanglish music as well.
All right. Do you got something with Spanglish?
I got something from mad years ago.
Okay, but are you working on something towards
I
that?
am. I'm writing it. It hasn't been recorded.
So I know you dropped the EP a while back, but are you what? Because I know I saw in your stories you was in the studio.
Yes.
So what are you doing? Like, are you working on singles, another EP? Like, what exactly are you doing?
So right now I am trying to drop singles, but I am also working on an EP.
Okay. Do you have more or less a time frame where you're releasing this?
I would say the EP is more for like full time, and the singles is more like summertime.
Gotcha. Any particular single where we should be on the lookout?
No.
Nah.
I don't want to give too much sauce. You feel me? I'm gonna just have y'all wait.
Nah, that's what's up then. So I want to see you excel.
Thank you.
And I'm always in Brooklyn, so I be around mad Brooklyn artists. You understand? So like when I see people from the Bronx, from my community, I love it. You understand? So this industry ain't easy at all. And you're a woman, and again, let's keep it a stack. The image you put on social media, it's gonna be, you already know what comes with the territory.
I already know.
So so that's why I'm like, yo, keep that mindset, like the 10 toes down. You understand? Just be yourself.
Definitely.
But it's always time for the level up. As far as like this year coming up right now, like what's, I guess, 3 goals you gave yourself that you need to accomplish within at least this quarter or next quarter?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest.
Let's be honest.
I'll be honest. I haven't got on the radar freestyle, so that's really one of my goals.
Okay.
I ain't gonna cap. So it'd be that. It would definitely be doing more visuals for the summer.
Okay.
And it would also be getting on a reality TV show. So
you want to do that?
Yes. So I've been
I be
like,
scared with that. You know that, right?
Wow.
Because it's like, I feel like if you jump on a reality show, it's like, I feel like that's like a curse.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a curse. Like the reason why, you never notice that certain people that it's either like it makes you or break you.
Yes.
So that's why I say it's like a curse, because at least not all, but there's a lot of people that didn't. It didn't do nothing for them.
That's a fact. But I think it definitely depends on you as a person and as an artist, because it worked out for Cardi. Worked out for Krishan Rock.
Right.
So it really does depend the type of person you are, I guess.
Okay, so I can see you on a.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
You got the mouth and everything.
You
like,
feel me? I'm gonna pop my shit, but I'm still gonna be a real bitch before anything. Like, I ain't gonna switch that up for no fucking reality TV show.
I can see that. I think you should definitely look into it. Just be smart about that.
Yes.
Because I think one of the smartest things Cardi did was she took that bag and she invested.
Yup.
That was one of the smartest things she ever did. So, just that's why I feel like, again, it'd be a curse, because it'd be like, yo, I see a lot of people, they get stuck into that reality show, and it's not that it's a bad thing, but that becomes your niche.
The lane,
yeah. And it's like, you want more.
That's a fact.
So you got this, though.
That's a fact.
Listen, so lastly, man, I want to know, when was the last time you did something for the first time?
Like trying something for the first time?
When was the last time you did something for the first time?
Damn, that's a hard question. Hold up, rephrase that shit. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. So
basically, saying when was the I guess the first time you did something. It's a trick question. That's why.
Yeah. What's the something? Like, is it music? Is it sex?
It could be. Listen, I had a dude come here. He told me he got his ass eaten out. So
first time.
When was the last time you did something for the first time?
Damn, yo, what type of question is that?
Let's take a shot for this.
Hold up.
Let's take a shot.
Feel slow as fuck.
Nah, you got
this. Wait, hold up. I need help, yo. Help.
Can we get a caller?
The first time.
You want to take a shot?
Yeah, because I ain't going to lie. The first time I did something. Oh, I got one.
Okay.
This shit mad random. 3-4 days ago was the first time I started. Nah, you can't do that. Get
hell out of here.
I'm not saying that shit. That shit's gonna put me on the spot. Security. It's gonna fuck my shit up. Damn, I need to come up with another one. Fuck.
Shit.
You leave it to the end too. You did the shit on purpose. Fuck, yo.
And I don't got the budget, guys, so don't mind.
Yo, fuck. I don't know. I best say that. I guess like 4 or 5 months ago was the first time I tried to fuck with like a industry person, and that shit was a dub. But
can we say who the industry person?
Hell fucking no. I'm not doing that. We gonna end up on a shade room, TMZ.
Nah, but also you did that and it was a
it was a dub. My son tried to trap me. Nigga said my son tried to trap me.
Damn.
Yup. That was the first time I guess I tried something new.
Lesson learned, huh?
Lesson learned.
That is, you can't shit where you eat, bro.
Exactly.
Can't shit
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it
is.
So listen. Can you let everybody know who's watching, where they can find you? Yes. All that good stuff, your music. Y'all already know.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at DayumJaylee. That's DayumJaylee. And I'm also on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal.
And y'all already know the vibes, man. There's no reason why you shouldn't be following her. All her information is in the description box below. So all you gotta do is click on it. And here's your girl V-Henny, man, the Artistry Show. And we out. Rock out with your cocks out. Jam out with your clam out.
Peace out.
Wow.